Hello everyone, AndrewH21 here. This is the 100th video that I've made. So what I'm going to do is do all the tracks in worst to first, 5 categories: horrible, bad, average, good, and great. Alright, so we're going to start off here with number 24, Texas. Texas is the worst track. It should be removed from the schedule immediately. Number 23, Pocono. Yes, it's a tricky triangle. At least it's a different shape than anything else. It's pretty much all it's got going for it. Alright, number 22 is Michigan. Michigan's really nothing special. Can't think of any good races there. Number 21 is Auto Club. I'm not a big fan of this place. Really nothing special there. It's basically the same thing as Michigan. You'll probably see the theme of cookie cutters being bad in this rating. As we move on from Auto Club, is Indy at number 20. I can think of this year and the 2017 race there were two good races, so at least it has that. And that's the horrible category. Now we're moving on to the bad category. We have Atlanta Motor Speedway. Really nothing special here. Nothing. There's never any good races there, except for the one where Harvick won both, I think. Those. And we move on from Atlanta to Las Vegas, another 1.5-mile track. Really nothing special about these 1.5-mile tracks. They are all bad. It's really all you can say. As we move from Las Vegas, number 17 is Kentucky. Kentucky's had a good race this year. I feel like Kentucky's underrated. Might sound strange, but I feel like it is. Average, no, we're not in the average yet. Number 16 is Dover. Dover's just not good at all. 15, New Hampshire, Loudon, whatever you want to call it. That's basically the same thing as Dover, but flatter. So now we move on from the average, or to the average. Number 14, we got Kansas, the default 1.5-mile track. That's why it's a little high for the 1.5-mile tracks, but that's about in the middle. Number 13, Chicago, slide job, everyone remembers that. Number 12, this might come as a surprise how low this is, Charlotte. I don't really love Charlotte. It's okay, but I'm not a big Charlotte person. Number 11 is Homestead, Miami. This might be a surprise to a few of you because Homestead, Miami is a good track. Don't get me wrong. It's a good track. It's just a 1.5-mile cookie cutter. But the thing that does have going for it is it's my favorite track on NASCAR, the game Inside Line, to race at. So that's what it's got. Number 10 is Darlington. Still in the average category. Nothing great about this track. It's got the Southern 500, which is going good, something good going for it. As we move on to number 9, Sonoma Raceway. You love the road courses, but this is only good because it's not really great, to say the least. So we move on from we're in the good category now. So we move on from Sonoma to number 8, ISM Raceway, my home track. Yeah, ISM's pretty good. Love it. Very, very underrated. I saw Eric Eastup put it at number 12 on his favorite tracks list. It should be top 10 on anyone's list, honestly. I don't know how it's not, my opinion. As we move on from I-7 to number 7, Richmond Raceway, this track only needs one date. Just because it's got, in the Virginia area, all of the short tracks are there. We don't need another one there. So it is a good track, don't get me wrong, but it only needs one date because a bunch of other tracks are there. I have one night race. As we move on from the good to the great category, number 6, Watkins Glen Raceway. My uncle races there in the BMW series. It's pretty good. It has produced some pretty good races, memorable finishes there. But the last race there I didn't really like, so that's why it's not higher on the list. Number 5, Daytona. I love Daytona, but it's good. It just doesn't beat everybody else. It's a quality track. It should be number 3, but it can't. There's just too many other good quality tracks here. As my bird clock proceeds to go off, just don't mind that. Track number 4, the Roval. Its two races have been great. But it's only 2 races, so I can't really put higher. But it's best road course on the schedule. Love it. We need more of those. As we move into the top 3 now. Number 3 is Bristol Motor Speedway. Short track. You'll love it. Not much to say. Produced good finishes. Except for the ones Kyle Busch has won. We all know that. I don't like Kyle Busch, as you've heard in previous videos. At least you should have. Number 2 is Martinsville. Martinsville, I feel, is a little bit better than Bristol. He's produced that finish. He won the battle, but he ain't winning the war. Yes, I did cut a word out intentionally because you weren't going to catch me cussing. And the best track on the schedule, Talladega. Song by Eric Church. That gives it a little help. Doesn't really give it a little help, but it's my favorite track. As we're going to it Sunday. So, you'll love Talladega. Every single race there's been good. That's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching my 100th video. Click the like button. As always, Andrew H21 signing out.